So, I was at home Sunday, this last Sunday. I was home with my wife, and we had been talking about making apple pies. And suddenly, like 7 p.m., I just feel like I need to go with her, and we need to buy apples at the Urbana Food Co-Op, and that's a grocery store over in Urbana. And so we walk over there, and the moment we get in the store, we don't want to buy anything. We don't eat anything. We don't want to go anywhere. We just have this weird sense that we just want to be in the store. And like it was almost like I wanted to set up a lazy boy, just sit in the store, relax in the store. It was very strange. But we were almost, it was so strong that we were almost repelled by the food. We didn't want to even look at it. But we didn't want to leave. It was really strange. So we're walking around the store, and I'm like, God, why are we here? What is this about? And so we're looking at all the different products just because we have nothing else to do. Because we're not there to buy something apparently. And then I walk by this one girl, and I glance at her and then keep walking, and then we walk in another aisle, and I'm not even paying attention to her. But as I passed her, not with my eyes but in the spirit, I saw that she was just radiant in the spirit. I saw there was just so much joy and a peace and a love from her. And I was walking around the store, God kept talking to me about her, and I saw in God that she was a real sincere person, a real spiritual person. I'm guessing she's not a Christian. I'm guessing she's probably into New Age stuff. But nonetheless, there was just such a strong light and love on her. And I sense specifically that she has trusting, vulnerable relationships, like in a good way, you know, where she allows other people to come into her life and she steps into other people's lives, and there's trust and openness there. That was really, really important about her. I think that was most of it. And I also saw that she just really wanted to give from her heart. So, walked around the store a while, and I'm thinking I should go talk with her about this. I really want to tell her about this thing that I saw in her, but I'm feeling nervous. So after a few minutes, I go up to her and I say, excuse me, are you a spiritual person? And I was convinced that the answer was yes. And she says, yes, I totally am. And I said, I could not miss that. I was just walking by you and you were radiant in the spirit. It would be impossible to miss you. You have such a joy and such a peace. It would just be impossible to miss you. You really stand out. You have this light about you. And I said, something else that's really striking about you is how you have these vulnerable relationships. And I told her about that. And I told her about the things I was seeing and the nature of vulnerable relationships and why that's a good thing. And I said, God loves that about you. And the whole time, she is like just lit up and staring at me, jaw dropped, just like, what? You know, but not with doubt, but literally her jaw was dropped. And she says to me about the vulnerable relationships thing, I'm quoting her, I was thinking about that all day. And she was just, I'm like, yeah, God loves that about you. And it was a good moment. And then we went and bought some apples and went home.